Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. So today I'm reviewing M3GAN 2.0. So yeah, this is the sequel to the 2022 or 2023 sci-fi horror hit that is M3GAN. So this is written and directed by Gerard Johnston, and it stars Alison Williams, Violet McGraw, Ivana Sucho, and Jamie Clement. So, yeah, like I said, this is a sequel, but a new AI droid named Amelia, who is made for the army, becomes self-aware and goes on a vendetta of her own, where she picks off all those involved with her creation. And of course, Gemma and Katie are on their list, and of course, M3GAN, who reveals to not be so gone as they thought, has been secretly laying dormant for 2 years, and this time wants to help them stop Amelia. And of course, they go to the centre of all of this, only to find out a few other things along the way, and I won't say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say they really tone down on the horror and really up the ante on the action and the sci-fi. So what did I like about this film? Well, story-wise and action-wise, I liked. The first one, like I said, was a horror film and had some horrorness in it, but this one, like I say, they really toned down on the horror. In fact, on the wiki page it says it's an American science fiction film, as for the first one is a science fiction horror film. So they kind of made a big shift in the genre of it. I mean, we still had our violent, gory scenes in there, but they were like action gore. So yeah, like I say, they completely toned down on the horror, and like I said, did the whole genre change. I like the character of Amelia. Again, she was like another AI copied from M3GAN. In fact, she was played by, Ivana Sucho. And Amelia is short for Autonomous Military Engagement Logistic Infiltrator Android. Yeah, that's a mouthful. As for M3GAN, it's Model 3 Generative Android. But yeah, I like that we got the return of basically all the characters that survived in the first movie. And, Alison Williams returning as Gemma. I like Katie as well. She matured a little bit from the first movie. And M3GAN, the actress, came back, I believe, to return, and we had the same voice actress as well. Obviously, M3GAN was made taller and upgraded and became a fighting machine this time to fight Amelia. There's even a bit in the movie where Gemma gets connected to M3GAN in a way that reminded me of the movie Upgrade. Upgrade is a science fiction film where a guy is hooked up to an AI and it fights for him and stuff. I was watching this and I was like, they've done this before in Upgrade. Then again, this film's produced by James Wan, and James Wan is really good friends with Leigh Whannell, who wrote and directed that movie from 2018. So yeah, again, that could just be a simple callback. I also got big T2 vibes from this. Yeah, like Terminator 2. I would say the first Terminator falls into the category of horror when it comes to like a slasher movie and what have you, and unsettling nerves and that with the Terminator. And then like in T2, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator model, the T-800, converts and becomes the hero of the movie, of its sequel, to fight a more advanced model, which is what we got in M3GAN. M3GAN kind of went into a protagonistic role to fight this more advanced model named Amelia. So that's what also it was like a mashup of like T2 with upgrade, with its own story in there. Yeah, I guess I don't like that it toned down the horror and even kind of moved away from that, but I did like it as an action movie, an action sci-fi movie. But just remember, AI is real, it does exist. It's not as advanced as they make it out in films yet, but also the message behind it is we need to respect that AI, and also to maybe not just live our lives around technology as much as we do, because we're in an age where that sort of stuff has become completely reliant and we're stuck to our phones. And yeah, just spend time in the real world is what I feel I got from that. Also in the movie, the FBI get involved because it's the military's weapon and stuff. They could have just knocked on the door instead of breaking and entering. Yeah, I thought this was a good sequel. I get what people mean and why some people have been disappointed because they lacked in the horror department, but maybe in time will be good to it. I won't go back and see this again in the cinemas. I'm happy to wait for it now to become available for home watch. But yeah, sometimes some sequels do shift genres from its predecessor, and in this case, M3GAN 2.0 did that. Will we get a third one? I don't know, maybe. Maybe they'll put it in there as a sci-fi action. There were humorous moments. I like the humorous moments and the comedic moments. Like, even though M3GAN is an AI, she does have a bit of a sense of humour to her. And I feel that's what they also upped as well, the humour in this. So yeah, I liked it. I didn't think it was as bad as everyone's made it out to be, or the mixed stuff it's been. But yeah, if you're a horror fan and you're expecting a horror movie, you might be disappointed. But I was expecting it to be more actiony anyway, so action-wise, you'll probably like it. But yeah, is it a worthy sequel? Yeah, I would say it's a worthy sequel. Is it as good as or better than the first one? Action-wise, yes. Horror, no. It's hard to rank them. It's hard to compare them as well when they shift genre as well. Subgenre in the sequel. But M3GAN 2.0. I will go as far as to say, yeah, this is a sci-fi action film and not a sci-fi horror film like the first one. But nonetheless, I will give it... Yeah, I'll give it 4 stabs out of 5. Mainly it's the high score for the action factor though, more than it is for the horror. So there you go. There is my review on M3GAN 2.0, one of the horrors that I have been anticipating this year. So what did you think to it? Were you disappointed? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know all that down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and to hit that notification bell. I have been Random Ross and this has been a Revolting review. So until next time, don't have nightmares.